Hey guys, welcome to another review. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing Steel Reserve. Um, what is it? Lager. Steel Reserve Lager. So I figured it's a Friday night. I'm gonna go to the store earlier today and pick up. I picked up 3 of these. I'll read what it says. First of all, it's 8.1% alcohol per volume. So, and it's extra malted barley and select hops for extra gravity. Slow brewed for exceptionally smooth flavor. So first off, I want to say I don't drink very often. Every like twice or 2 or 3 times a month, if that much. So I just was like, you know what, man? It's a Friday night. I'm gonna have some alcohol. Probably just have 1 or 2 of these. I don't drink. Yeah, like I said, I don't drink very often. I kind of just drink on the weekends, like here and there. I normally don't drink alone. I don't really like drinking alone that much, so I'll just do it like once in a while. But I was like sitting here back, laying on my bed. I was like, you know, I gotta get a Steel Reserve going. I gotta have a Steel Reserve because they're just so good. The taste isn't that great, but if you have like 2 or 3 or 4 of them, you'll get fucked up. You'll get drunk. Sorry, I just gotta say it like that. You know, you'll get drunk if you have like at least 2 of these. So yeah, first off, I'm like above 21, so I'm not worried about like anything with like, you know, like problems with legal or law. So I'm 22. So. Yeah, it's got like a kind of tastes like a heavy Coors Light, to be honest, but it's just got like a it's got a good taste to it. It really does. So I was just seeing if any of my people watching or anybody watching these videos drinks at all. If it's a Friday night, if you're drinking, I normally get like a 6-pack on the weekends with my friend. But since the coronavirus is hitting hard, I've just decided to be like, you know, I can't stay with people, so I'm just gonna drink. I'm gonna have a few of these. So I don't know if you knew it or not, but 8.1% is pretty high for a beer. Most of these like big can companies, or this is exclusively I think a big can company. But most of the time the alcohol percentage is above like 6%. It's like 7 or 8%. So like I did the math, and the equivalent of 3 of these is a 12-pack. So by the time I finish this, I'll have had 4 beers in my system. It's crazy how strong these are, so be careful and do not drive drunk if you get pulled over. These go down pretty smooth. They're definitely a lager, but it's made by the Brewing Steel Company, which I've never heard of before. I like the can. It's really cool because it's got like the red and the. So actually, believe it or not, I had a few of these a few weekends ago, and I got feeling pretty good. But I'm probably just gonna have this and like maybe like a few other beers in the fridge. So I'm not gonna overdo it or anything like that. So. Yeah, it's definitely got a strong taste to it. It's got a strong taste to it. It's got like a. It's not that bad though. I can definitely tolerate it more than I can with like a beer like. What don't I like? I'm not a big fan of like the IPAs and like Sam Adams and all that shit. So I like. I don't drink hard liquor that much at all, really, ever. So you won't be seeing me on like YouTube or online doing a hard liquor video, just because I don't like it. I've had like Fireball before, and I've kind of just like like did not feel like really good. It was just too strong, too fast. Like you drink like 3 nips of Fireball and you're just all of a sudden like, holy shit. So when I was younger, I used to drink like when I was under 21, which you thanks for tuning in, guys. By the way, when I was under 21, which you should not do, is you should not drink under 21. When I was under 21, I used to drink natural ices, and I would have like 10 of those, which was obviously awful and horrible, and it was like too much. I was like too drunk. I got really like into trouble sometimes, so it was like. Now I'm just like back to being, now that I'm old enough, you know, I'm being responsible. So yeah, so this is a slow brew for exceptionally smooth flavor, but I don't think that's really necessarily true, considering that it's like really strong and you have like a hard time like taking it down. It's not that bad, but it's just like it can be a little bit of a pain. So yeah, with alcohol and with any drug, when you start to feel it, it feels good. But I try and be careful that I try not to chase that high too far, because then you just feel like shit. You have too much. So fuck. They had Bud Light Platinum one time a long time ago. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. So I just thought of it. I had like six Bud Light Platinums within like 20 minutes or something like that. I just chugged them. What happens is I throw up, of course, and great, I throw up, and then I get back to my house and I just feel like so awful. But I was a lot different back then when it comes to like figuring out like if I'm mature enough to, I just know what my limit is. Back then I guess didn't care. Crazy. So I guess there are 3 servings in this. I don't know if there is. That what I can say? I don't know. So I might as well read the warning, government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car, operate machinery, and may cause health problems. Yeah, so do not drive if you're drinking. Obviously, everyone knows that, so fuck. So I'm like almost done with the can. I'm already starting to feel like the first effects of it, of just like the relaxation. Everything's kind of like slowing down a little bit. Like, just feels nice. Normally what I'll do is I'll go sit. I have like a little mini bar at my house. Not with any alcohol really, not much, but it's like a counter in the kitchen where I usually put my drinks down and just sit on the stools, and I'll drink the beer there. So I was like thinking, oh well, I said on the last video that I was gonna have a Steel Reserve, and I was like didn't even think about doing the video about looking at the can, and so I was like, all right, well I gotta just make this video and just say fuck it, and just drink the Steel Reserve. So ooh, that 8.1 is starting to show its effects, man. 8.1 is a lot of fucking percentage for alcohol, man. It's a lot. I actually haven't made a alcohol video since like I started like months ago, like 3-4 months ago. So what I said in that last video is like alcohol is really no joke. Like it can be used responsibly, and people can use alcohol responsibly. But if you're using it irresponsibly, then you're gonna have problems. And I'm just advising people not to like drive. It's really tough without sports on. I'm a huge baseball fan. I love baseball. I love college basketball. I like the NBA a little bit. So NBA had to suspend their season, MLB had to suspend their season for now. I guess they're thinking about doing some of it in Arizona. I don't know. It's funny because you see all the alcohol commercials on like, TV while the baseball games are playing, and it's like, man, like, they portray it as things. It's like something to do if you're like, got nothing to do, whatever. Just a good commercial. Shows healthy people doing healthy activities. But then you look at like the streets and you see like people going to rehab and lots of people having problems with alcohol. So it's only not for kids. So yeah, don't drink it if you're under 21, obviously. So, but I did though. I drank it when I was under 21. So whatever. I wonder if there's a website you can go to for this beer. I don't even know. The Brewing Steel Company? Hold on. I'm trying to think where... Oh, they're out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, so, I don't know, like... when I went to the store, not many places sell this. I don't know if many... Actually, you know what? Those 2 liquor stores in my town... one of them sells everything. One of them is new Wachusett wine and spirits. The other one, I don't know the name of it. It doesn't sell much. So when this new liquor store opened, I started going there more when I drank. And I tried these a few weeks ago for like the second time I think in my entire life, and I just really enjoyed it. I was like, man, these are good. Like they got like something in them that like, gets you feeling good. So I remember, like, I was saying to my friend a weekend ago or something like that. It might have been 2 weeks. So we were talking about like how strong it is and how like you're more likely to like save a lot of money if you buy like 3 Steel Reserves, which is a 12-pack, and these are only $2. I got this can for $2 fucking. The high gravity lager with 8.1% alcohol. And I got a 1 can of a light ice house or something like that. I never tried it before. I just got those for the weekend. And so I was like, man, like, Jesus, like that's a fucking lot of alcohol percentage. So I've got about 2 more sips left, or 1 or 2 more sips left, and then the beer is done. So yeah, overall. Steel Reserve, high gravity lager, extra malted barley and select hops for extra gravity, which I have no idea what gravity means, but fuck it. They're good. You should try them if you're over 21. I recommend them. I guess I could say I recommend them, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, but they're good. It's got a tolerable taste. It's not a perfect taste by any means, but it's a good taste. So after I get this video done and this 24 ounce done, probably have like one more maybe, and then that's it. Yeah, I could go on and on about the alcohol because I've had like a lot of experience with it, and I just know that responsibility is what matters. Of course, as I'm saying this, I'm drinking fucking 24, but you know what? Responsibility can be defined in many, many different ways. It's not necessarily not drinking or drinking only a little bit. It's like, saying no, not driving, or not, like, doing stupid shit, not getting in trouble, not breaking the law, so. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Steel Reserve drink session. I guess that's what I'll call it. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more.